I was in school, I didn't care about being popular or none of that shit. Like, I hang with some popular niggas, and I be with that crowd, and I hang with some niggas that ain't so popular.
Right.
So it's like, I fuck with who fuck with me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't be humble. I be humble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you scratch my back, I scratch your back. You know, if you support me, I support you.
Facts.
Like, I'm not begging for nothing. I'm not, you know what I'm saying, out here trying to be anybody's friend. Like, I don't really care. Like, but if we end up being homies or you just genuine person, I'm gonna rock with you.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And I never saw that coming. Yes, you did.
Yes, you did. Let's talk about that. This is the King TV Network. It's my boy. Look, I interview people that are amazing at what they do, and I interview people that have amazing spirits, and I also have the gratefulness to be able to build relationships beforehand. So we just get to talking. Because we just did a show together last night.
Real talk.
We've been seeing each other, been on shows together, been working with each other for years, and now we finally, this is the first official Chris Lombardii interview in the motherfucking building.
Let's get it.
So, I mean, this is monumental, but if you just see the little, I ain't gonna give you all of that. It's gonna be on the back end, but if you just see it at the beginning, man, we just naturally have a conversation because, man, we've been watching each other grow for years now and building this relationship, man. So I just want to say, man, I'm proud of you. Man, congratulations.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate all your success, man. I respect all your success, man. And I'll be seeing you do your thing, bro. And I wish you nothing but the best. Like, you feel me?
I appreciate that,
We all trying to go up, bro. And it's like each year, as men, black men and businessmen, we grow more, you know, in what we do. We get better and keep going up. You might be here next year, you up here.
Yep.
Up here, up here, up here. You know what I'm saying?
Never
That's
look
what it's
back.
all about for real.
100%, man.
Building.
And you've been building, man. You've been building. You just did a showcase. Independent artist brought me out. I truly appreciate that, man. Always an honor. Man, we had the vibes. Shout out, man, 100,000. Shout out Jug Knight, man. Shout out Breezy Bree, like everybody, man. Lisette pulled up. Andrew Lloyd was in the building.
The energy was nice.
Energy was crazy. I truly appreciate it. Youngstown, man, you owe me nothing. I fuck with you heavy. Now,
Shout out to the yo.
we got a lot to talk about, man. You've had some success. You've had some ups and downs, man. You've had some challenges, man, but you kept going, man.
Yes, sir.
You're building a brand. You got the clothing. You got the merch.
You gotta have that.
Yeah, you gotta have it.
If you don't have that, you're not doing it right because it's so hard to make money in entertainment and just be an entertainer.
Yeah.
Like, how you gonna make money off movies and you just waiting for streams?
Yeah.
Like, how you gonna make money off music and you just waiting on streams? It's not gonna happen. You gotta be part of the top, probably 4% of your city, like, far as popularity-wise, to even make a couple cents off your music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people put on the facade of, like, oh, I got 30 million streams, or I got 5 million streams, and you don't get paid much for that shit.
Right.
And a lot of cats be faking the numbers and all that shit, and, like, I just always been, like, true to myself. Like, I won't buy followers. Like, you know, labels done told me, people done told me, oh, you need to buy followers, you need to do this, you need to get a blue check, you need to, I ain't doing none of that shit. Like, I'll do it when I need to, but I'm authentic.
Yeah. I
don't need to buy followers. I don't need to buy views. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got people that listen to my music every day, cry and listen to my shit. So I like getting out here and doing this. Like, as soon as I leave here, I'm going to Oberlin. I'm going to Network. I'm going to go with my boy Cody. He performing. I'm going to be on stage with them. Like,
oh, yeah.
Fucking with Chip the Ripper.
The 4-2.
Bring Your Lungs Fest.
Bring Your Lungs Fest.
As soon as I leave here, I'm going here.
If I was not so tired from last night, I would go. But goddamn, last night was beautiful.
I drove from Youngstown to Cleveland. I'm about to drive to Cleveland to Oberlin.
Yes, sir.
And I might drive to Oberlin to Columbus, or I might drive to Oberlin to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I might just go back to Youngstown. I might stay in Cleveland.
Wow.
But I know I got merch and edibles in the whip, so I'm cool wherever I go. Like,
no, for real, you ready?
Yeah. I'm about to go make some money wherever I'm at.
Come on. And always ready to go.
Yeah.
Promoting your brand, your music, and what you got going on. That's what an independent is now.
Mm-hmm. And I learned a lot of this from other motherfuckers. Like,
how long did it take?
A couple years. A lot of trial and error. But you gotta put them people that need to be in your life to show you things or help you with things. It's like my guy over here behind the scenes and shit. Like, he in your life for a reason.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you ain't in here by yourself right now, and that's a reason for that. Like, and gotta put those things in play, and you gotta capitalize on that.
Yeah.
You able to teach him something, he able to teach you something.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Without egos and all that shit.
Yep.
And I learn, I see stuff, and once you see it multiple times, and now you got friends that know it, they can teach you the same shit. It's like recording music. I really don't know how to record too well, but I know certain programs that my homies like, look, this is how you record it.
Wow.
Now I can show you, like, yo, this is how you record it.
Right.
I don't know how to, do all the mixing and everything, but
you can find that next person that's supposed to be in your life.
Give you the knowledge that you need.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So you just been taking it and applying it to your life step by step?
Yep. I give you instance, like, two cats, like, independently that I fuck with in the area that I see making moves and doing shit, and I be like, or I even call them for advice.
Yeah.
Flames.
Really?
Shout out Flames, oh God.
Shout out Flames.
And Cody Manson, my dude
really?
that was there last night with all the tats. Like, them type of cats, like, they live this music shit. They make a lot of their money off music.
They do.
So they putting they all into this shit. Like, you gotta have the shit situated. Like, you know what I'm saying? Far as the shows, far as the merch, artists, just all that shit. Touring, you gotta tour to make money.
You got to.
Like, if you ain't touring, you ain't making no money.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being real.
Y'all, as y'all can see, we preparing, we getting ready for the most anticipated year for the Won't Quit Foundation. So, I go by the name of Tino, the founder of the Won't Quit Foundation, making some announcements for y'all. This summer, we got 2 huge events in the city of Cleveland. First event, June 21st, the 3-on-3 basketball blackout tournament at Cumberland Park in Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Saturday, June 22nd, we will have our 2nd annual kickball game. Looking for sponsors, looking for vendors, looking for partners, guest speakers, everything and then some. This is a free event for everybody. All we need you guys to do is bring a donation. If you want to donate, Cash App, Venmo, you name it. Sponsors, if you would like to sponsor, please contact me and my brother King Teeth. We are about to do our big one. Also, another announcement. I got new music coming, y'all. This summer, we dropping my new project. Can't wait for y'all to hear that. Stay locked in, stay in tune. Follow Won't Quit Foundation _. Follow me, Only One Tino. If you have any questions, if you need anything, I'm here for y'all. God bless. See y'all soon.
And let's go into the independent, because I think this is kind of working where you are now, kind of working back. But because you're at the point where you have the merch table, you're putting on your shows. Talk about that experience and how that was last night. Well, it wasn't last night because I didn't put this out the day after. This is probably a month later. But what happened? How you feel?
I enjoyed last night, and it's crazy because I'm the type of person that I'm cool with being content. Mm-hmm. But if my peoples that I really truly fuck with is happy, and I had something to do with it, that feels better for me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? All the cats that performed last night, them doing what they had to do, and them getting off, and them bringing their people, and them having fun, like, made me happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't care that I went at the end. I didn't care that it wasn't as many people there when I was going. I didn't care that it wasn't. I went when it was packed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it really, like, to be all the way honest, it was for me, but it wasn't for me. It's for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was for them too. So, as long as they enjoyed themselves, I enjoyed myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was stressful though, because I put it together, a lot of it myself. Like,
Yeah, and that's a lot.
It really was me and 100,000.
Shout out,
you know what I'm saying? He came up with the name. I'm like, man, we need a name for this. He's like, NWO. I'm like, the fuck he come up with it? I said, well, NWO, what does it stand for? The New Wave Order. I'm like, I don't know if he just was freestyling this shit, but it was cold.
Yeah.
Like, and I said, oh yeah, I'm gonna put a little wave in the back, and it's the new wave of artists, like, you know what I'm saying? And we put it together like that, like, and it made sense, like, you know
I
what
love
I'm saying?
it, man. That's bringing an idea to life. Like,
But I ain't gonna lie, that shit do get stressful, like when you putting, and I watch cats like I said, like Flames and Cody and Drew, like when they put this shit together, like an artist being entitled, like it's bad, like, you know what I'm saying? Like people coming up to me last night, when do I go, and why did you put them ahead of me, and you know what I'm saying? And you know, say with all due respect and respectfully, like I didn't charge nobody.
Yeah.
Cause I don't be into that shit. Like if I'm gonna put you on my shit, I'm probably just gonna put you on my shit, or we gonna do this shit together. Like you feel me? I didn't ask for no slots, no nothing. You know, so people being with the entitlement stuff though, it gets stressful. Cause I'm an artist. I'm not a promoter so much. I will promote my own shit, but I'm not a promoter to where people just come up to me asking me questions all about all the event. Like when the sound go out, who they looking at? Me.
Yeah.
Like when, you know what I'm saying, when everything going on, who they looking for? Me.
Yeah.
Every problem in there last night, people coming to me about it.
Absolutely.
Like I apologized in the group chat because, you know, I was like, man, if I yelled at you last night, my bad. But it was just so many people in my ear, like.
Yeah.
But I still enjoy myself.
No, that's important. I mean, putting a show together is never easy. So successfully putting a show together, man, you did something a lot of people just would never do and never be able to do. And it comes with, you know, the responsibilities and the stresses of that. But I'm glad you were able to see the good and the positivity that did come from it, because it was an amazing event. Again, shout out Youngstown, shout out Warren. Definitely was in the building. Shout out all the artists. Came in, represented, did they thing.
Cats be under the perception, like, that I could only do this shit in Youngstown. Like, I done did this shit in Cleveland. I done did this shit in Pittsburgh.
Now you talking heavy.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did the same shit
talk.
last June in Cleveland at Human Heart Studios.
Yeah.
Had all the YNs in there. It was packed. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Come on.
I could do this shit anywhere. Like,
talk your shit.
It's just, you know, outside of being a full-time single dad, when I got time to do shit, I try to put the shit together. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
well, let's get into it, man. Yeah. So, for one, you're a father. But for two, tragically, a few years ago, the mother of your child passed away.
Long live Shay. Yeah, my son's mother, she had a asthma attack.
Wow.
And she just like suddenly had an asthma attack at work, and you know, in the hospital things ended up turning for the worse. But it was totally like unexpected and like just random, like the most random thing ever. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's the worst thing, to like be doing something or chilling or minding your business, and you get one of them panic calls like, you need to come here now. Yeah. Like somebody call you, you need to get here now. Yeah. And you don't know what's going on. Right. And you get there and it's just everything just keep going downhill more and more and more and more and more and more. And it was kind of one of them situations, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was in the hospital in the ICU for about 3-4 weeks. You know, she never opened her eyes, so, you know, we praying and we under conception like she's gonna come back or she might not come back. So that's the worst. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you just waiting for the verdict. Yeah. And then the day comes of the final verdict and it's just all bad. Right. Then on top of that, you know, dealing with the grief, I went in, well, first of all, at the funeral, I shot my Crossroads video. Make sure y'all check that out. And at first, I didn't really want to shoot the video because, you know, respect for her family and everything, but it was something, it meant something for me to her to shoot that there and do that, you know, and get that done and stuff. It was kind of symbolic for me. And I was just getting one side of her family, like, didn't like it. Like, they sticking a finger up at my cameraman at the funeral, and, you know, because I'm trying to grieve. And, you know, while she was in the hospital, her mom wanted to fight me for custody of my kid. You know what I'm saying? Really? And he's 5 years old. And, you know, he just lost his mom, and then she filed for temporary emergency custody. She doing all this crazy stuff, you know, and I had to go get lawyers and spend $9,000. And, fight for custody for a year and a half. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I wasn't I had an album had done for a long time, but I couldn't put it out because, you know, I'm focusing on my custody battle and making sure these lawyers is paid. Like, I got bigger fish to fry. So
Yeah.
But, you know, I ultimately end up getting the custody like probably like 6, 7, 8 months ago.
Really?
You know what I'm
Congratulations,
saying? It's been great. It's a great experience. Like, you know, I'm glad that I was able to step up, you know, and be there in that time that I needed to be. But it just was a lot, especially while I'm grieving. Like, for you to do some shit like that, like, it was a lot, man, you know.
So how did you get through?
But God did help me get through all that, like, you know. And I ain't saying that I just got through it, like I ain't thinking about it, because I live and think about that shit every day.
Yeah.
But I got to still keep pushing and, you know, trying to make myself rich and successful in the name of her. Because I got my son with me, so we got to, you know, do it big. You know what I'm saying? She never forgot.
Now you be turned. Do you put that in the music though?
I put it in all my music, man. Like, I got so much pain music, like it don't make sense. Like my album Church in the Clouds, like the song Crossroads that I shot at the funeral, I made that song for people that passed away, of course, but it was like for other people to grieve too. You know, and I did a tribute video when I dropped the song, and I had everybody send me pictures of like they lost loved ones. And I put on the tribute video on my YouTube or whatever. And the song was out for probably about 8 months, and then this tragic thing happened with me. So I end up having to listen to the song and grieve to it.
Wow.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, I had other people that I've lost and I put in the tribute video, but it became really surreal for me.
Right.
Like, see you at the crossroads for real. Like, so.
Someone I was just with.
But I say that to say this, my album, Church in the Clouds, I got quite a few songs on there that I listen to now, and I'm like, damn, I made this shit so long ago, but it's like, it's all in reference right now. I got another song there called Live in the Sky.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, you know, is this a dedication album, or it's just weird how things work out, you know?
Yeah.
You know, with God and everything. But like when this album comes out, Church in the Clouds, everybody gonna think I wrote these songs after my baby mom passed.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't. They've all been done. Like, been done. Like, all of them.
But they got that feel to it. That's crazy, actually. Now, where did the music start? Because, I mean, you was in the streets, you was, you know, doing
Music started at church, at my church on 75th in Woodland, Mount Sinai.
Wow, shout out my son. I've been there a few times.
That's my church. I'm from, like, up the street from there. I stayed on 75th and Kansman.
Mm.
And my family just been locked into that church before I was born.
Mm.
So I grew up in the church, like, and that's where the rap came from, like being around my friends and us rapping and making music. Like, we used to battle rap. And it was crazy because, like, our parents was upstairs, like, worshiping at church, but we was like,
oh, yeah.
But we was like
the
bad kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, our parents upstairs in the sanctuary, you know, worshiping, and we downstairs like battle rapping, and we leave and go to the hood, to the store buying candy, but we like kids, young. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't supposed to be doing that. We're not supposed to be leaving out the church to go buy candy in the hood. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's kids.
Yeah. You know, but that's what we was doing, and that's where I learned everything at, bro. Like, that's where I learned how to rap, probably smoke weed, talk to girls, just everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was best friends with my pastor's son. So he's kind of like my cousin type stuff. And he used to steal the car all the time. Like, we 13, he'd steal the Jaguar. They live in Solon. He still the Jaguar in Solon. Come pick me up in Maple. We 14. I'm like, bruh, like, I'm about to get in trouble. Like, what is you on?
No, facts.
But
it's going.
We ride around the hood on 131st.
In a Jaguar?
Yeah.
That's fine.
We was doing that, like, at 15.
Pulling up on them.
Yeah, we was doing that at 15.
So then when does Eli come into play? Because I definitely see a uptick in production and the hustle, the awareness when kind of y'all start locking in. Not saying you didn't have all of that beforehand, but I love when we get to see what it means when people come together, because it can truly take some, even if it's not forever, it could take things to another level.
Eli just like he a genuine person.
Yeah,
I didn't know
forever.
him. I didn't know him like really long, but like when I met him, he just was genuine. I actually met him through shout out Jaquan with Fully Loaded.
Yeah.
I was in a movie with him.
Okay.
And
what's the movie?
Get Lost.
When did that come out?
It came out in like 2021, I believe.
Oh, that's fire.
It got Fat Boy SSE in it. And,
I know what you're talking about.
Valentine,
okay,
Justina
that's fire.
Valentine.
Yeah.
But I
feel like I did see you in that.
Yep, I was in that movie. And shout out to my dude Corley in Pittsburgh. You know, he put that together. Josh YNC. But I was in the movie and I did a couple showcases with him. And I'm like, man, I like your sound, bro. Like, you got a good sound. He's like, oh, my dude Eli Code, you got to record with him. Don't get me wrong. I feel like I go to the coldest studio in Ohio. Like, I'm just going to put that out there.
Real
like,
shit.
Shout out Nexus Sound Studio.
Yeah. Oh, so you've been like that for a long time with them.
Yeah. Them my guys. They do all my shit.
I love it.
But he told me about Eli. He's like, man, you should just do a song with him, link with him.
But Eli's way more than a producer. He's like the Pharrell of the Midwest of Ohio. Like he does it all.
That's another nigga I should have threw in the names when I was saying like people I called Eli the other day like, yo, how should I with this show, like what you think about this? What you think about that? He like, you know what I think is, you know, and we put our minds together.
Like, that's what he is. That's what he is. I gotta get the exact right, but he's like the Pharrell of us, for sure.
Even if I don't do an event with Eli, like I'll talk to him and we'll talk about like advice about it, like behind the scenes. Like I might not have nothing to do with it.
He been like that for 20 years. But
we talked about this though.
For like, 20 years, I want to say 15 at least.
And you need cats like that.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all can put it together.
Yes.
That's how you put it together.
And they don't want none, they don't need none, and they just really want to see you be successful.
Nah, for real.
I love that. So then from there, kind of like where like your first shows, like when did you start getting like the music out there?
I started recording like at 15, 16. I was recording at the Ohio Sound Lab. That's on 142nd and Kane. And that's a legendary fucking studio. Like that's where MGK was recording all his beginning shit.
Wow, oh shit.
Like, and it was like one of the first studios in Cleveland with the sliding door, shut booth and all that shit. And it's in the middle of the trenches.
Really?
Like, shout out App. It's in the middle of the trenches, like 142nd and Kane, up the way. And I started recording there with my homies. And then I didn't get to put it out like when I was in high school. That's what I do regret, like probably putting my shit out there more while I was in school around everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, these new people like the YNs, they could put a song out and they in school with 3,000 other motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you can really get this shit out there like that.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't get to put it out like I was supposed to, but I would have CDs of my shit on there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was recording. But I think that time because I was figuring it out.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So from there, I was at a standstill with music because my mama wanted me to go to college. And I was trying to think about that shit and be successful. So I ended up going to college, which I should have went full-fledged into music. That's what I should have did. But I don't regret it because I met a lot of good people. I probably wouldn't know you if I wouldn't have went to YSU.
No,
like just off the strength of how it goes.
Yeah.
Like how I met Uncle Joe is crazy.
Well, how? Tell me that.
Like how I met Uncle Joe.
That's
is crazy.
how I met you. I think.
That's exactly how I met you.
Yeah. So yeah.
How I met, and that's my boy. Like, man, shout out to Uncle Joe. I met Uncle Joe because I did an interview with This Only Happens in Ohio.
Yeah.
I brought them to Youngstown, the first nigga to bring them out there.
Talk your shit.
You know what I'm saying? I brought them to my studio, Nexus.
Yeah.
And they was like, man, this shit hard as fuck. Like where I record at Nexus, like, they got a big-ass warehouse. I'm gonna take you there and shit,
yeah,
it's a big-ass warehouse.
I fuck with Youngstown. I be rolling through there. I fuck with Youngstown.
And he be putting the sets back there. Like, he building sets. Like,
oh, that's hard.
Like some Tyler, like, when they came back there, it's like, what the fuck in the Tyler Perry is this shit? Like, yeah, like,
that's hard.
They was like, we need one of these out where we at. Like, you feel me? So, Uncle Joe kind of was like, it was him and Frank Nitty, but Joe was interviewing me, kind of like, you know, taking the gas on the interview. You feel me? Like asking me the questions. I did 2 interviews with him on the same day. He's in a hotel smoking gas. We did an interview, and we did one at the studio. And, you know, for whatever reason, you know, they went their separate ways.
Right.
You know, because I met Joe with them. But for whatever reason, they went their separate ways. And, you know, I still stayed locked in with them. And I still stayed locked in with Joe.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
So me and Joe locked in from there. We've been linking ever since. I done brought him out to the Yard. I brought him to Cleveland. He done showed me nothing but love in Columbus when I'm out there.
Yeah.
And that's just how we locked in. It was weird, but, you know.
See, I just start moving around. That's fire. Because Uncle Joe don't stay inside. He's always outside.
No, that's my guy, man. Shout out Uncle Joe.
Shout out Uncle Joe. Now,
but putting it out, I didn't get to start putting my shit out until I moved back to Youngstown. Because I got kicked out of college.
okay.
I went back to Cleveland trying to find a job, but nobody would hire me. And I ain't had no guidance on the music side or even any good engineers that I knew to fuck with.
Right.
So, you know, I went back to my job. I was a golf caddy. I golf caddy for 10 years at a country club. That's how I made money. That's how I made money.
That somewhere.
That's how I made
Not
money.
the 10 years part, but the golf caddy part.
Yeah.
That's fire.
That's how I made money throughout high school. Like I was a golf caddy, like carrying bags with golfers at the country club and shit. So
You get a lot of tips that way?
yeah, I was making good money.
Yeah, that's some
cash
good, that's some good
for
tips.
4 hours out the day.
And I don't know. We're not gonna talk about it on camera. Go ahead.
But yeah, I was doing the golf caddy thing, and they started acting crazy. Like I ain't gonna get into the politics, but they started acting crazy on the country club.
After
And
10 years of service?
that's why I left.
What?
That's why I left.
That's why you can't trust
That's why I
your
left.
job. You can't trust your job. Even if you love your job, don't trust your job.
That's why I left.
They'll get the actor funny. You just gotta
That's why I left.
play it.
So then I went back to Youngstown because my man's like, man, come back out here. It's a situation out here. Like, we got to, we could go up. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, come back out here. Like, I trusted his word because how you said, bro, you need to get back out here. You need to come back out here. Like, you need to get here.
Like it up.
You feel me? I got this dude. He make beats. He got a studio. He charged $20 an hour, and he cold. You need to move back out here. You need to move back out here. We got to get our business going.
Let's get it rocket.
So I'm like, all right, bet. I took all my bread I saved up for the summer from caddying, moved back out to Youngstown. That was 2016.
Wow.
And I met this dude when I got out there. Shout out JL. I met this dude when I got out there, and I locked in. Like, if I'd have never went back to Youngstown, locked in with him, I would have never had a first album.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I remember having, like, being in the car with my instrumentals, and, like, say you in the car with me, I'm rapping, reading my shit. Like, I ain't have a lot of audio. But once I linked with JL, he was giving me that sweet price and making beats for me for $20.
Wow.
It was on the flow.
On the flow.
He made my whole album.
Really?
Yeah, for $20 an hour.
Wow.
Like, in his code. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's how when I started getting it out there, you know what I'm saying? And I started taking it more serious, shooting videos. I would have been a crab in a motherfucking bucket just sitting in Cleveland trying to fuck with these engineers, and it's crazy.
So that's how you feel like you kind of was able to stand out and kind of like move around. But you also have ties in Pittsburgh. You also like your networking is really good. Like
I tell people all the time, you just gotta be there.
That's cool. That's a quality answer.
You just really gotta
That's
be
a
there.
quality answer right there.
And your aura will speak for itself.
Yeah.
Like, you just gotta really be there sometimes. Like,
so what do you think, where do you know you're gonna be as an artist? Where do you want the brand, you as a person, as a man, to be on a legacy tip of what you're building right now? Because you got a lot going on.
I mean, I'm humble, and I just, want to be successful with everything. Like, when I talk, or when some of my fans talk to me, like, for instance, I had a lady there last night. She's like 60 years old.
Yeah.
One of my top fans. And, she really listened to my music, cried to it every day.
She was really there.
You know what I'm saying? On the wheelchair and everything.
Yeah, she was really there.
And
I wish I had a picture of her.
when I'm on the phone and I talk to her, like, she, like, no shade to nobody else, you know what I'm saying, respectfully, she just was like, you was the coldest there last night. You were the best. You know what I'm saying? When you went on, like, you were the best. I cried. They need to be playing you in stadiums.
Wow.
You need to be all over the radio.
Wow.
I need to talk to somebody about getting you out there. You shouldn't be here. You need to be in fucking stadiums.
Wow.
Like, this lady told me, like, you need to be doing the Super Bowl. Why is this character on the TV? Like,
wow.
You know what I'm saying? So when I hear shit like that, or when I let people hear my music, like especially my unreleased shit, and people that never heard my shit, they always say, bro, your shit sound like you already in the industry. Your shit sound like you already signed. I get that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that keep me pushing for it. I know what the quality is.
Yeah.
I'm paying for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what the quality is, but like, just making it happen. Like, I don't want to be like, niggas like, man, he always was raw but never made it or some shit like that. Like, nigga,
I get that.
I'm gonna force my hand.
Force
like,
the issue, ain't it?
I'm too raw to be playing games. Like, but like I said, I'm humble.
Right.
But I'm too raw to be playing games. Like, when I see my name, Chris Lombardii, like, I see my songs and my raps up there with like the Big Seans and the Drakes and all that. These other rappers don't look like that. Like,
yeah,
they thinking on a local standpoint. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's fact.
And then I make different kind of music.
You
like,
do
a lot. Like, I might do a country song.
Like you said, you have a 60-year-old
I might do a rage song.
white lady, and this is not a race thing. This is identification of audience. You have a wide variety, a wide ranging audience, man. And that's something that a lot of artists do not have. So for your music to touch...
You would believe, man. And it's like, my homies I see with shit going on, I be like, damn, I done had some shit going on. Like years ago, like 6 years ago, I had a fan tattoo my logo on him.
Wow.
And I didn't even have it on me yet.
Wow.
It was just on my album
Come on,
cover.
Royal Family. We gotta step it up here.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
gotta step it up.
And I'm like, I took him, like, he came to one of my shows and was showing everybody, and all the other rappers coming up to me like, bro, that is the craziest shit I ever seen. You know what I'm saying? And now that I really do this shit now, like, I see the other cats like Flames and Cody's and different, they gonna go get your shit tatted. Like, they will go get your shit tatted. Like, it's not out the norm. You just gotta be popping that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta be there, like you said.
You gotta have the logo. You gotta have the, the brand.
Yeah.
You know, because everything is about branding and everything.
So movies, you said you popped in some movies? So we talked about one. Was there any others?
Yeah, I was in the Get Lost, and I was in I don't know if it's called a sitcom or a pilot. I think it's called a pilot. I got paid for that shit. It was called Fuck Off. And I did that with, shout out Nexus and stuff. They filmed a sitcom.
That's fine.
And one of the guys didn't show up, so they ended up paying me to, do the role for the day. That was cool. I'm like, that shit was raw. It never came out yet, but I don't but it was still raw because it's quality. Like, it's like 8 cameramen in the building while we recording shit. Like, that's always fun.
Real rap.
You know how it is. You do the movies and shit.
Yeah, it's some real rap.
Yeah, but what else? Oh, I just did some shit that's on Tubi right now. That's Body Bag, Ohio.
Oh, word.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm in that with T-Slide. Me and T-Slide got a scene in there.
Shout out T-Slide. That's right. Now, my last thing I want to talk about is, like, just
I've been doing acting. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, not to cut you off, but, like, I've been doing that shit, like, since I was a kid. Like, I knew this cat that was at my church. Shout out Preston Pickett. I don't know where he at now, but shout out to him. He had me in a play. He had me in a couple plays at Cleveland State University.
Yeah.
And I was doing that. Like, and he was like the head of acting at Cleveland State. So he like knew a lot. Like, he knew the directors of Color Purple and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, he was tapped in. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so he been in the game for a while.
Yep. So I did a couple plays with him. And then
that's dope.
He paid me and my dad to do some stuff too. He paid me and my dad to do like a couple of shits. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him though. That's how like my first taste of the acting stuff. So I know some, like, I don't be in a lot of movies. I'm gonna get in some movies, but I know some shit. Like, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know how to role play and do all that shit because I learned from Preston.
That's fire.
Yeah.
So like when you want to tap into it, you really can.
Yeah, like he literally paid me and my dad to like do skits in front of like homies that was my age at fucking Shaw and Cleveland Heights High School.
That's
like,
fire.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fire, though.
And these cats is my age, though. Like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at-risk youth. Like,
yeah, type shit.
So, yeah.
He laughing because he went to Shaw.
Nah, for real, that shit was raw. It was like, I forget what the place was, but they used to, like, feed the kids. They'd feed you after school and be doing activities and all that stuff.
After school programs, hell yeah. In the hood.
Yeah.
As you just described.
Everybody in there fighting.
Right.
That's how I used to be at my church. Like,
really a
we used to be like fighting. That's why I learned how to fight, all kind of stuff. Right?
Man, I love it, man.
But that being and growing up in the church keep that God in me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? God forever with me.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what situation, like, he always been with me in life.
Absolutely.
My house burnt down while I was in it one time, just me.
Whoa.
Like, and I woke up, like, in my drawers and like, why it's hot in here?
Wait a minute.
I opened my door and all the black smoke just came in my room. Like, I'm like, I'm about to die? Like, what's really going on? I'm like, I'm about to jump out this window to my room. So I had to run into the smoke.
Exactly what I would do.
I ran into the smoke and out the side door, and I was just outside of my drawers looking at the house on fire. Like,
in your drawers, that's like a
I didn't have my cell phone, my money, my wallet, no nothing. I'm just in my drawers.
You woke up to fire.
It was on June 1st, like 2018. What? Like, I woke up and the house is on fire. I'm like, what the hell going on? Like, it was hot, so I'm cutting the AC on. The AC ain't cutting on.
You lived by yourself?
Nah, I lived.
But you was the only one there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you got out of there.
Man, I got the fuck out of there.
And didn't jump out the window, because that's exactly what I would have did, people.
But so,
jump first.
But
Don't
the crazy thing about it.
Jump first.
I'm outside of my drawers, but I'm looking like, damn, this bitch on fire. I ain't got my phone, my wallet, no nothing. And there's nobody outside to call 911 to help me. Like, nobody's nowhere to be found.
You would have thought somebody would have called by now. It's fire. I mean, it's going already.
I ran back in the house, grabbed my cell phones, my money, my weed, threw some jogger pants on, and I called 911.
Oh,
I ran back into the fire.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And upstairs. They'll get my shit.
But by that time, you had seen where the fire was, so that's good.
Yeah,
at least you, because see, jumping out the window, you don't know what the fuck's happening. You just know you got out. But
I saved that house for real, like, and I saved myself, and I got the fuck up out of there. But
that's crazy.
bruh, I could have been dead.
No, in fact.
Like, literally, when the fire was downstairs under my room, and it was already peeling the ceiling up. Like, my bed was going, if I'd have stayed asleep for another 30 minutes, I would have fell down in the fire.
Yeah.
And died.
Yeah.
It was peeling the ceiling up from the floorboards from up under me.
Up under you. Wow. Yeah.
It was random as fuck.
You could have literally woke up while that bitch falling.
I thought this shit was a dream.
No,
because it happened so fast. I'm like, wait. I opened my eyes. Now, nigga, am I about to die? Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
what do you do in that situation?
I just got the fuck up out of there.
Damn.
Got my phones and.
I've been in situations where it was smoke, but it wasn't no fire. So I was like, okay. But it was a lot of fucking smoke. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? I just woke up. So to be in a fire and to react and be here today, man, you know, you're meant for more. You're meant for more, man. But it's funny that you went back to go grab everything and your weed. That's hilarious. I'm not gonna say that's not hilarious.
Some jogger pants, probably some flip flops.
Let me tuck this.
That shit was fucked up. All my clothes smelled like burn for like every single piece of clothes I had. Like,
yeah, for sure.
And then I went to go do a show that night, and niggas came and stole all my shoes while I was at the show.
Damn.
Like, it was just like, damn, man. But I still be keeping a smile on my face. Like,
you do.
Can't
every
shit
time.
happen to me like that where I'm like, man, I'm about to go just be down about it.
Right.
I'm gonna go get up about it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, you always have a great mindset. Like, even when us locking in, there's another hubcap. There it go. We hear a hubcap about every 2 hours. I need to go ahead and hopefully home safe soon. But
I want to shout out to my area, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Maple Heights, man.
Okay.
That's my neck of the woods, man. And don't let nobody else tell you, but I'm the biggest out of there.
Yeah.
The biggest, like, you know what I'm saying?
Didn't Dope Boy come out in the parts?
Nah.
Okay. I was tripping.
I'm talking about like Maple Heights to high school, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got that shit right there, you feel me?
Oh, that's fire.
Just shout out to the map type shit. Like
to the map,
you know
yeah, shout out to the map.
We was one of the coldest.
I know some niggas from the map
we
now.
won a state championship my high school, my senior year.
What year?
2011.
Okay,
Yeah, I wasn't on the team, but my niggas was.
No, shout out to the map. No, the map definitely has some motion for sure.
We had the coldest class out of that school, you feel me? That's why I had to shout it out, you know what I'm saying? Because like, it wouldn't be right if I did it.
Fire. That's fire. Man, last thing we gotta do here is called get it off your chest. You got the map, you shouted out the map, but I need you to talk to your fans, to the person that cried last night. I need you to get off. Why do you even do this? Why do you keep going? And where's the drive come from?
I just love music. Like, I probably knew I wanted to be a rapper or an artist since I was like 8 years old. Like maybe like 6 or 7. Like I've probably been writing songs since I probably was like 9.
Really?
Yeah. Like I used to go to school and lose rhyme books, like with full of rhymes. Like I'm talking about like 100 different songs. And I just lost the notebook, chalk. Like you know what I'm saying? So I always just like
that would make me sick.
Love.
Did you ever find them?
No.
Damn.
But
somebody in your class got lit. No.
Definitely. So, but I just love music, you know what I'm saying? And it's a relief for me. Like when I make the shit, like it's almost like playing basketball, you making all the shots. Or you know, you can hit a couple shots in the game, like niggas gonna pass you the ball.
Yeah.
Like, cause I know if somebody put me on a song, like my shit always fire.
Yeah.
And, like my shit always fire. But I don't even like doing songs with a lot of people because they don't ever put the shit out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why people be like, you know, I charge some people for features. I ain't gonna, you know. But some people I do for free. Like if I fuck with you and we locked in, like I knew you for a long time, but you gotta charge people because they might not put the shit out. They might not be serious. Somebody just be wanting to do a song. They might do shit with this song.
Right.
But you got me wasting my time about to write a verse for it.
Right.
Like you got me fucked up. Like.
No, that's a fact. I agree. Especially if it's not your peoples, the people you locked in with, man, and they coming to you, you have to figure out how to make it work for everybody. Because then it could work again. But if it don't if it stop working for me, it stop working. Like I mean, I don't know what to tell you. And yeah, man, unreleased songs don't make no money. I'm gonna tell you that. Release songs don't make no money.
They don't.
To all the independent artists out there, that's something to take with you. I thank you, man. Chris, look, first time in this bitch. Really, I feel like you really got some shit off your chest.
Yeah, I know we went kind of long. Cause, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't even mad at it, though, because, like...
We all got shit to do. It's Easter. It's 420.
No, you good, bro. I really think you got like what you needed off your chest. Like you really him. Like you really humbly him. Yeah. But you do your thing, man. Like congratulations on the show.
Thank you, bro.
Congratulations on just being you. You always been who you are right now.
Hell yeah.
Every time I see you. For 3-4 years now.
Hell
so
yeah.
man, keep being you. Keep driving. Keep exploring new ways, avenues, merches, designs, all of that, and keep showing love, man. And
got to.
We gonna be up, man. We gonna be up. We gonna be.
Got to.
And I'm gonna be in the yo.
Got to put on for our area.
We actually gotta go to Warren, but we gonna be in the yo.
Area. I look at see a lot of people getting the misconception. Like I look at myself and a lot of other motherfuckers. Like I don't look at it like as cities. Because I fuck with people in Akron, Cleveland,
exactly.
Youngstown.
That's all you gotta say.
Kent,
Stop
Stowe,
thinking
Ravenna.
about that shit.
Like it's Northeast Ohio.
Exactly.
Like,
we try to fuck with all. That's why I said I'm gonna be in the yo.
That's
like I'm so happy you've been there for 10 years. Cause now you locked in for real, and we can get in there and get busy. That's how it needs to be. Like we can't be confined to this part of the city, that part of the city,
Yeah.
being in the city, doing this, doing that. No.
Yeah.
We are who we
Put it all together.
We literally represent the city.
Real
so
talk.
move around and keep representing the city.
Hell yeah.
And motherfucker lock in with motherfuckers that's not from the city so they can help us represent the city better.
Got to.
You know what I'm saying? Man, and again, I think that just stems from just us growing as men, developing the that skin of, man, we are who we are, for real. We from where we from, for real.
Got to.
And now we out here and we thriving out here, for real.
Got to.
Watch us keep working. So, man, I appreciate you.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for having me, bro.
It's the King Team Network. We out here. Peace.